Welcome to the SalveoRx Academy. Lesson 6.0 will teach you how to create your patient records in SalveoRx. The first thing you'd have to do is to run your SalveoRx. You can do this by selecting SalveoRx from the Start menu or by double-clicking the desktop shortcut. Shortly after doing that, the SalveoRx splash page will appear for a few seconds, after which the login window will appear. Type in your username and password and then log in. On the left side of your screen, you will see the navigation bar. Click on the Maintenance button and then on the My Patients button. You will then be asked if you wish to edit or view existing patient records. If it'll be the first time you will be using SalveoRx and there are no patient records, you should then select the option, No, I want to create a patient record. You will then need to fill in the required patient information, such as first name, last name, birth date, sex, mother's name, weight, and height. Take note, however, that weight and height are optional and can be filled up later. Likewise, mother's name will only be required if the patient is an infant. As an example, and for this case, let us assume that the patient is an infant. And so, the mother's name has to be entered. Once you're done filling out the required information, you can click on any of the following options. Option 1, click Next to proceed to the next step. Option 2, click Finish to end Create Patient. But this will leave the other patient information such as special conditions, current medication being taken, and additional information empty. Notably, you can update these information sets when you edit your patient. And Option 3, click Cancel to discontinue the patient creation. In this case, we'll click Next. This will direct you to the special condition listing. You can tag conditions for your patient by searching for a specific condition to add. Select the condition from the list of search conditions and then click the Add condition to tag it to the patient. Notice that SalveoRx removes a selected condition from the list. Click Close to exit this feature and view it in Special Conditions list. SalveoRx will tag this selected condition to this patient. You can also remove the tag by clicking the Remove button to omit it from the condition list. SalveoRx also allows you to list medications currently being taken by your patient. You can start by searching for a specific medication to add. Next, select the specific medication that your patient is taking and then click Add. SalveoRx will remove the selected medication from the search list and tag it to the patient's medication list. Once done selecting your patient's medication, click Close to exit this feature. Note that SalveoRx will display in the list the medication name, generic name, and vendor information of the selected medication. Similar to the condition list that we showed you earlier, you can mark this record and click the Remove button to omit it from the medication list. You can also add other information for your patient. Simply fill in or select the appropriate information. You can also check the Tips panel on the right to get some brief instructions on how to use a given step. Likewise, you can go back to the other steps which you may have missed by clicking the back button. On the other hand, click Cancel should you decide to discontinue. Otherwise, click Finish to proceed with creating the patient record. This is the last step you need to do in creating your patient's record. Click Cancel to exit this feature. Then click Exit to exit SalveoRx. This concludes Lesson 6.0 of the SalveoRx Academy, how to create your patient records in SalveoRx. Watch the other SalveoRx Academy videos to learn more about SalveoRx. SalveoRx is a product of Salus Healthcare Informatics Incorporated. This video is likewise a product of Salus Healthcare Informatics Incorporated. Closed captioning was provided by the Stag Business Solutions Group, Philippines.